Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much, welcome back. I have some empties, like 2 weeks worth, so I have a lot here, and I try to get them done sooner, but it just doesn't work out that way for me. But it is what it is, so I'm going to try to keep it rolling along and not make it a long video. I know some people love long videos. I love long empty videos. So I'm going to start with, I only got one wallflower, stress relief, eucalyptus, and spearmint, and that went into the guest bedroom. Candles. This is Country Candle Candy Cane Cheesecake. That's from Christmas 21, and really light. And I burned it. I put it in the crock to see if it would come to life, and it just didn't. You couldn't even smell it. Another candle I put under the candle lamp because I couldn't smell it on cold, and it's cranberry clove. I got this as a gift, and couldn't smell it. You want to come up here? Come on. She's going to keep meowing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Sorry, guys. If I don't do this, she'll keep meowing. Come on, Onyx. If you watch my videos, you're used to this. Come on. All right, come on. Oh, there's a sample on the floor. Okay, I'm going to ignore her. Come on, I have a chair here for you. Come on. Oh, now her sister's meowing. Now they're both meowing. I feel like Carson right now. Come on. All right, Onyx, come on. Come on. All right, come here. Your sister hears you crying. She's crying. Come on. Come on, over here. Come on. Ugh. There you go. Okay? Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Okay? Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's adjust here. Okay. Back to candles. Cranberry Woods. I love this candle. Really, really good. That went in my guest bathroom. And that's it for candles. Now I'm going to go to samples. Sassy Girl Aroma, Grandma's Cookie Jar. I put this in my basement, and it was really, really good. It pretty much went, I think, all day. But it was really strong and really good. I liked it a lot. Then, oh my God, I love this. L3 Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie Birthday Cake. Oh my God, this is so good. I would love this in a loaf or in a scoop. I did a lot of the Bathing Gardens samples because I had so many Bathing Garden. Onyx, if you don't behave and sit still, I'm going to lock you out. Okay. The first one I did is Honey Love. So I put little notes, guys, because it's 2 weeks. I did most of these in my kid's bathroom. So Honey Love, I wrote, it's very good, not a repurchase. The scent notes are toffee, caramel, honey, sweet vanilla. It was a medium throw, and it went all day. And that's Honey Love. Now, I did not get scent notes on all of them. I don't even remember that I got the scent notes on that. Tranquil Path. And I wrote my own thing that it's a little bit sweet and a powdery scent. It went all day. It was really, really nice, but not one that I loved that I would want more of. I don't know, with Bathing Garden, I have so much of it, and I'm hoping something pops that I like. Crackenberry, I really like this. This went all day, and I liked the scent, but not enough to repurchase it. A Queen's Decree, and I don't really remember this, so that must mean it wasn't that great. This one I really liked a lot. If I had more of this, I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't go seek it out. Raspberry Peach Cupcake, and I really did like this. It was actually a bigger sample. You know, sometimes she gives smaller, sometimes she gives big ones that you could get 2 worms out of. So I got 2 worms out of this. So I did half one day and half the next, and it was really good. Again, not one I would seek out, but if I had more, I'd be happy. I think those are all my samples. So now I'm going to, I had L3's peanut butter sampler over a year old. So I pulled it out. It was in a sash bag. They put like those sash bags L3 puts their samplers in. So let me start using these because they're over a year old. The one I loved the most was tonka bean, peanut butter, let them eat cake. I went, this I put in my bedroom warmers at night. It went that whole night and the whole next day, and I put a heart. Like, I would love more of that. You really got the tonka and the peanut butter and blended together. It was delicious. Really, really love that. This one, I put a 0. Couldn't even smell it. Caramel toffee, salted caramel peanut butter, but it just could be, guys, because it was over a year old, but I couldn't even smell it. This one I put a heart on. Powdered donuts, butter brickle, peanut butter. This was really, really good. I think I have one left of the peanut butter sampler. I actually have it out on my dresser, so I warm it. The reason I've been avoiding it is because I think it's chocolate or something in it. And I just don't like chocolate and wax. And when I smelled it, you could really smell the chocolate. Maybe I'll warm it in Axel's room one day when she's around, because she might like it. This one I love. I've had it before, melted it before. It's been a repurchase. It's made to melt. Pink stiletto. So I don't have the scent notes, but I pulled this when I did my Valentine's warming basket with you guys. And I said, I believe it's strawberry and palo, and I still think that. This goes all day. The scent is gorgeous. I love it. Would definitely repurchase. Another one I loved was Birdie's Make Sense. It's whatever fruits your loop. And I wrote, this is so good. My granddaughter Axel came out of her room and she asked what I was warming. And when I told her, she loved it. So this was really good. And I have another whole brittle of it. So I had bought 2 brittles of this over a year ago. I still have another whole brittle. And now I'm happy I do because Axel loved it. And then another Birdie's Makes Sense I absolutely loved is her roasted coffee peanut butter cookies. Okay, I have to request her to make this. But I want it in bigger. Yeah, I wrote on here an 8-9 set and throw with 3 hearts. I need more. And I warmed this in my kitchen warmers. It was like, you know, one of her shapes. It was like a peanut butter cookie. That's what it was, like chocolate. And then on the top, she dollops like creamy color. It makes it look like a peanut butter cookie. But it's coffee and peanut butter. And it's so good. Now, this is from her old wax. I believe now she's using new wax. I'm not sure. I haven't bought from her since she started that. It was like right before Christmas, I think. So I'm putting this here because I'm going to inquire. Actually, my friend Krista Marie is an admin. I'm going to ask Krista if she would, well, I'll request it, but I'm going to ask Krista to look for it for me because I'm not always on Facebook and I don't really follow everybody's when they do launches. I just can't. I can't watch all that. So I know I miss a lot. So I'm going to tell Krista, if you're watching, if she does roasted coffee and peanut butter cookies, can you please text me and let me know? Thank you. I'll text her too. Then I did Destination Wax, Coffee Espresso Macchiato. I wrote, OMG, this is so good and so strong. I believe I have another. This was like her, it's like a clamshell, but in here. You know what I'm saying? It looks like when we get a clamshell, but it's in the bag instead. And this is so good. I love it. Then I did another Destination. And this one is Coffee Cocoa Kona Mocha. And it is rich Kona coffee with chocolate, vanilla cream, coconut, and a bit of cardamom. And I wrote, this is not so good. I didn't really like this one. The cardamom was what really came out to my nose, and I didn't like that scent. I think it was the note of the cardamom, and I didn't like it. Not for me. What do I go to next? All right, I'll do some Vintage Chic. I might be a little mixed up here, but okay. Vintage Chic, I had She's doing a pre-order. It's going on right now. It's from now till Sunday. And it's a Blossom Bar pre-order. And one of them on there is her collectible lunchbox, which is her raspberry jam, peanut butter, and zucchini bread. Now, this was poured November of 21. So it is it's a year and 3 months old. But Vintage Chic normally really lasts, and it was poinsettias. So I used 4 poinsettias and did my whole open concept to see, do I really want a Blossom Bar? Because they're $33.50, you know? So I know I absolutely love her Aunt Nellie's espresso cupcakes, and that I'm getting a Blossom Bar of, and I want to try Party Like It's 1985. And I really wanted to, I think I just want to stick with 2 because it's a lot of money to get those Blossom Bars. But I said, let me warm the collectible lunchbox, see if I'm going to throw a 3rd one in there or not. And I loved it the first 2 hours, but it really died out fast. So I don't know if it's because it was over a year old, but I don't want to say that because I've warmed stuff of Kirby's that is 2 years old, and I get great set and throw. So I did love it. After 2 hours, maybe I went again, my ring light. I hate this ring light. Maybe I went nose blind to it. I don't know, but it's a beautiful set. If she offers it in a smaller version of it, I would definitely get it. Even doing this, just through the bags, it smells so, so good. So I really love this, but I just don't want a Blossom Bar right now. And then I did 3 poinsettias of Ross, Rachel, and Jill, which is her strawberry pound cake. I need my flashlight. Strawberry pound cake, yellow cake, zucchini bread, and raspberry jam. And this was excellent. So she does this. I would get more. She keeps doing Blossom Bars. She has done other things, and I just didn't want anything at the time. But if she does poinsettias again, or her bars, or even the loaf, I would get more. But I really like this a lot. Okay. I'm going to save this till the end. Then I did, this was poured September 29th, 21. And I wrote, this was good. I really enjoyed it, but I don't need more. It was a nice, woodsy, spicy scent to me. And it's her Mike and 11 Forever. And it is gooey oatmeal, spiced wedding cake, filled with sweet vanilla cream, Mike and 11 Forever, and I enjoyed it. It was good, but I don't need more of it. Destination Wax, Pink Sari. It's pink sugar blended with patchouli, and I love this. It's in like the shape of it's like an egg kind of, and I bought, because I had this, loved it, and I bought 3 of those eggs because I loved it so much. And I just wrote on here, I still have 1 left and I will always buy more. So that's just opening this bag. It's a great nighttime blend in the bedroom. And this was poured October 27th, 21. So well over a year old. Strong, strong. Went all night in my room, and the whole next day I didn't have to change out the wax. You could smell it the whole next day. I didn't change out my wax till like right before I was going to bed the following night because you could smell it. Loved it. Another one, this is the 2nd loaf I have finished of this, so that's how much I love it. I had a loaf, loved it so much, bought another loaf. This was poured November 9th, 21. It's her mint shortbread. It is buttery, minty shortbread cookies. So it's not a powerhouse, but it's definitely not a powerhouse. Medium throw, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I compare this to like the throw of Teddy B's to me, like beautiful medium throw, not strong, but I loved it. Not a powerhouse, but it gives off a beautiful scent through the house. Love it. Would absolutely get more. Sassy Girl Aroma, Big Bird's Birthday, which is cotton candy, lemon curd birthday cake. Really good. Really liked it. But Sassy Girl, 3 hours. If I get 4, that's good. I just get 3 hours from Sassy Girl. Psychiatric Ward. This is one I have repurchased a couple times, her loaf. I do get like 6 hours from Psychiatric Ward, and it's right now to date the only one I would repurchase of anything of Sassy Girl Aroma. And I wouldn't purchase just this and pay the shipping. So I don't know. I'd be really back and forth on it. I'd have to really like need wax and be looking. And if this was there, I would get it because I do love. This is my favorite Sassy Girl Aroma scent. And it is butter cookies, blackberry and strawberry jam, vanilla bean, Noel, donuts, and zucchini. It's excellent. It's psychiatric ward. If you love Sassy Girl Aroma and you see her, and she has this, try it. It's really good. Like, I would love another loaf of that. I just don't want to pay the shipping for one thing. And so many, I have so much Sassy Girl Aroma still from last year to get through. Okay, now we're going to talk about Rose Girls. So Rose Girls, her Palo Santo Fluff Puffs, which is Palo Santo Monster Cookie and Marshmallow Smoothie. So I love Rose Girls. 90% of what I warm of Rose Girls, I love. I don't love Rose Girls Palo. It's just not the Palo oil I love. It's not strong enough for me. When I warm Palo, I really want to smell the Palo. Marshmallow Smoothie is funny. Like, I think Marshmallow Smoothie is light. Sometimes I could smell it in some blends, but it's mostly in the background. Her Monster Cookie, love. I love almost everything with her Monster Cookies in it. I have her Monster Cookies by itself, and I have it in blends, and I love it. But with the Palo, I just don't. I just think Rose Girls Palo, I don't hate it, but it's just not. I know now to not get her anything with her Palo. Her raspberry sauce, another story. Love her raspberry sauce. I warmed this in my granddaughter's playroom and in my family room, and I mixed it with her cream cheese frosting, which I still have, so that's why I don't have it here. But I mixed raspberry sauce and cream cheese frosting, and it was so good all day and night. Loved it. And I have more cream cheese frosting, and I have more raspberry sauce. So I'm very happy. Don't Be Salty. This is over a year old, and I did this. This was in, this wasn't, I forget what shape this was, her Don't Be Salty, but even out of the bag, I love this. I have more of it. It's Cucumber Rain and Salty Sierra. Don't Be Salty. Absolutely love it. Over a year old. Performed beautiful. This one is one I wrote on here. For next fall, get at least 4 more bags. I gave it a 10 in Set and Throw, and it went 2 full days without turning the warmers off. Pumpkin pecan waffles and birthday cake. So good. As a matter of fact, I know she's had a few things like launches, and I keep looking to see if she puts this on there. But right now I can't be buying Rose. I have so much Rose Girls, but I'm sure she'll do it next fall. So I'm just going to wait. L3. Okay, here we go. L3. So I had a few White Elephant Exchange, Blueberry, Pumpkin Patch. They were her bunts. So I had 6 bunts in 3 bags, 2 bunts each bag. So I did it all throughout because it's over 2 years old, and I really am trying to use up my older wax. So I wrote over 2 years old. This was really good. It only went 3 hours. I think it lightened up, but I love the scent. And I'm not big on blueberry, but I really liked it. So that was really good, I think, because it was over 2 years old. But I did get 3 good hours out of it. But a lot of times L3 goes all day for me. Carson sent me peanut butter sugar cookie L3. And I did it in this room I'm sitting in the game room. I went all day and night. And it was the bunts, and I loved it. Look, I wrote Carson's name there. Thank you, Carson. I loved it. Really enjoyed it all day. Loved it. I love peanut butter. Bluebeard, I have more of this. I love it. This is, again, bunts, and it is blue sugar pistachio and a version of pink mustache. I know I have her pink mustache. I don't know what's in it, though, off the top of my head, but it's Bluebeard. Really, really good. I have more of that. This I gave a 10. It is her Oogie Boogie L3, and her Oogie Boogie is fluffy key lime cupcakes with buttercream whipped topping and candied limes. Oh, my God. So good. I have a whole loaf of this. So this was a Bitty Betty. And I have this from over a year ago, and I got a whole loaf now of it that I didn't even touch yet. So I'm so happy I got it. Because when I got the whole loaf, I didn't realize I had a bitty betty. So as I put things, I organize, like drawers, baker. I try to organize, like keep bakery separate and all that. And when I was putting that away, I found a bitty betty. I'm like, shoot, I don't even know if I like this. And I got a loaf, but I'm happy I did. I love it. Predator, one of my favorites. It's Leaves Palo Santo Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I've gone through so many loaves of this. I just love it. Then one of my customs with Kay's Autumn Flannel, Cranberry Oak, and Cranberry Zucchini Bread. Over a year old. I had a couple bags of this. I just finished this off. Absolutely want more. I love Kay's. This goes 3 days. So, you know, 3 days with this. I was using it in the game room and then using my my diffuser oil I have in cranberry at the same time, and didn't have to change out my wax or do anything for days in here. This is so good. Carla has, to me, is my favorite cranberry oil, and I'm not big on cranberry, but her cranberry oils, I love. They're just different than anyone else's. They're not tart. They're not tart. I don't know if it's how I'm blending it or what, but I love it. And then Ava's, which is now Traverse City. I did, this was a bakery bag, and it's wild berry cream cheese frosting, fresh wild berries, whipped vanilla, and a sweet cream cheese frosting, poured April of 22. So it's going on a year old, so I finished that. Really good. I liked it. Would get more, but I have so many things similar to that I'm not seeking it out or looking. When she's having launches, I'm not looking right now. Then I did her French Toast Bake Shop. It was just okay. It went for 3 hours. Not a fan. Like, I didn't really love this. It's pastry dough and gooey batter with notes of condensed milk, tonka beans, sugared almonds, and rich churned butter. I wrote, this went for 3 hours. I'm not a fan. It was good, but I'm not a fan. You really get the tonka bean. And I like tonka bean, but I just didn't like it in this blend. So this would not be a repurchase for me, and I love Ava's. Okay. Clamshells. I did Bathing Garden, Tunnel of Love, Sugary Sweet Berry, and this was really good. I did it in the game room, so that was Tunnel of Love. Really liked it, but not to seek it out. Like, berry is, like, I'm not big on fruit and berries unless it's a good bakery blend, like my L3 Wild Berry Mousse with her Sugar Cookie Royale and zucchini bread. I love when she does that blend. Like, when it's blended with, like, bakery, I love it, like Wild Berry Mousse, Sugar Cookie, and that. But that was really good. I enjoyed it. Great for I think I wore that right on Valentine's Day, too. This, oh my God, this, I'm going to say this sucked. This is candle warmers, and they gave me this, like, they sent this to me in one of my candle warmer orders, so I shouldn't really be saying that because that's not nice. But it's called Pink Love Spell, and I wrote yuck on my thing. This was so gross. Oh my God, I couldn't wait to get rid of that. No. Made to Melt again. This is her Campfire at the Beach, and Campfire at the Beach. This was, okay, she wrote Melt after January 6th, 22, so this was a year old, and it was good, but I have other things for Made to Melt I like better. I didn't find it strong, but it's over a year old, so it could be my fault. On cold, it smells so good. Smells so good, but warming it, and I warmed it in my room one night, and I wish it was stronger. I could smell it. I'd probably give it like a 3 in scent and throat. And when I warm campfire scents, I like them stronger. So, but it was good, but I wouldn't look to get any more of that. Super Tarts, Palo Santo, Middle Earth. I just got this in a full BAM in my Wax Wednesday. Love it at night. It is a relaxed nighttime blend for me in my room. It is Palo Santo, dirt, rosemary, and mint leaf. So if you saw my Wax Wednesday, I had a full BAM of that. Rosalie, I warmed this last night in my room. I loved it. It's so nice, and I have another clam. And this is peppermint and coconut cream pie. I don't know if that's the name it always was, or did she change the name? I can't keep up with everybody. But this was really good, and I have another clam. Love it. I would repurchase that. My sadness was Dexter Pours. Dexter Pours is a company I've bought from before I even started my channel. It was one of the first vendors I bought from. And when I first found them, they, husband and wife were both military. Dexter is their dog, and that's why they named it Dexter Pours. And a percentage of sales went to veterans. So I love buying from them. First of all, I love everything I warm. Second, to know the cause, because my son's a Marine and he's a veteran. So I was so disappointed. I pulled their peanut butter and jelly that I love. It's fresh strawberry jam, toasted bread, crunchy peanut butter, and honey. So I had a clam of it, and I had a bakery bag of it. I wrote on here a 10 and all day, and I will buy several bags of this. I go on their website, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just go on there and buy a few bags because it goes to a good cause, and I wanted more. They shut down. So I'm like, am I seeing things? So I went on their Facebook page because it said this page is no longer available. So I went on their Facebook page, and they announced in the beginning of January, they were moved to Japan. So Dexter Pours, the family moved to Japan, and they're no longer. The only thing I could say to save myself is Sis from Made to Melt. Her peanut butter is very similar. It might be the same exact. When I warm Dexter Pours, it smells just like Made to Melt. And I've always said, I love their Made to Melt peanut butter. I also love Dexter's, but when I warm it, it smells just like Made to Melt. And I think it's the same oil. So I have to get more than from Made to Melt because Dexter Pours is gone. Then I just did, this is it, my end. I did a blend. I mixed, because of Carson, he has me mixing peppermint and coffee, mint and coffee. So I had two, like her bougie bars, her breakaway snap bars, L3, peppermint roasted coffee whipped cream. So when I put these in my warmers, I've been on a real coffee kick lately. In the morning when I wake up, I want to smell coffee. It was light, like after an hour. So I took my scoop of coffee bean peppermint mallow fluff, and I put a little scoop to add it into my warmers to see if that helped it. And it did a little bit, but I would not repurchase this. It was okay. And I love L3's coffee, but this wasn't a favorite. It was light. Again, I'm like, when did I get this? I mean, it could be almost a year old, this one too, so I don't know. And that's my empties, guys. If you stayed till the end, thank you so much. Love you guys. I'll be back. I have one more video tonight, and then I'm done for the weekend. So I'll see you guys back here. Bye.